China says the United States should stop meddling with the West Philippine Sea issue. According to Chinese Defense Ministry spokesperson Wu Qian, the dispute is between China and the Philippines and it has nothing to do with any third party.
我们要求美方立即停止插手南海问题，停止怂恿鼓动支持非方侵权挑衅，以实际行动维护地区的和平稳定。
Wu claims that the United States is misrepresenting facts and making groundless accusations of China's actions, adding that they are strongly deploring and opposing this move. The United States and Japan earlier called on China to abide by the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling, urging them to desist in all forms from its provocative behavior in the West Philippine Sea. China says it will not turn a blind eye to repeated provocations and harassment by the Philippines amid heightened tensions over a spate of front-ends in the South China Sea. This after Manila earlier accused Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia of repeatedly firing water cannons at its resupply boats, causing serious engine damage to one and deliberately ramming another. At a news conference, Chinese Defense Ministry spokesperson Wu Qian called the accusations purely false hype.
有关言论纯属不实炒作，非方不顾中方一再劝阻，执意派船闯入中国仁爱礁临近海域，还以挑衅性的方式冲撞中国海警船，并导致剐蹭。这种行径是非常危险的，也是极不专业的。中国海警依法采取必要措施予以规制，完全合理合法。 中方始终致力于通过对话协商解决分歧，共同维护海上的稳定，但也不会对非方一而再、再而三的挑衅滋事坐视不管。
Armed Forces of the Philippines spokesperson Colonel Medel Aguilar earlier said that the Philippines is not stirring up trouble in the West Philippine Sea. United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo discuss issues in tension in West Philippine Sea. In a press statement, U.S. Department of State spokesperson Matthew Miller confirms this encounter, saying that Secretary Blinken emphasized the United States' ironclad commitment to support the Philippines under a mutual defense treaty. He adds that Secretary Blinken and Manalo also exchanged ideas on how to reinforce the cooperation between U.S. and the Philippines following President Bongbong Marcos's official working visit to Washington, D.C. last May. Meanwhile, the Department of Foreign Affairs says that Manalo reaffirmed the Philippines' commitment to protect its sovereignty, sovereign rights, and jurisdiction while maintaining peace, security, and upholding the rules based on international order. The DFA adds that both secretaries have acknowledged the robust alliance between the Philippines and the United States and its bilateral relations to further strengthen cooperation in 2024. The Philippine National Police is initiating a thorough investigation into the road crash involving a bus and a police car along the Edsa bus carousel lane on December 27. In a statement, the PNP says it relieved the police officer from his duty pending investigation and had already issued an ordinance violation receipt against him for reckless driving. Based on previous reports, around 5 passengers were injured after a bus hit an MRT3 railing while trying to avoid the police car that suddenly entered the lane. According to the Department of Transportation, the passengers were brought to Quirino Memorial Medical Center for medical treatment and were later discharged.